if she ever says, I've had my fun. You ever talk to a woman and they say something like, I've had my fun. Right now I'm chilling, but I've had my fun. I've had my fun don't mean nothing else but I used to be a hoe. I done experimented with being a hoe. It don't mean nothing else. I've had my fun don't mean, well, I had a lot of parties in college. It don't mean that. It means I used to do dicks. And now I'm chilling.
So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. When a woman says, I've had my fun, what does that mean?
She used to be belong to the streets. She used to be
a 3 or 4, man.
A thought, a hoe, a slut. Like she done had probably threesomes. She done had trains ran on and all that. She disqualified from.
You know, it's crazy. I look at it from a different perspective. And I'm in agreement. I think that
I'm about to say how can you?
But also, hold on, wait. But also, I think where a lot of men have a problem when women say that.
You don't want to lock down no hoe.
It ain't even that. It's also the fact that when they tell you I've had my fun, they mean that they're no longer gonna have fun with you.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get the chick that all these other dudes was able to get. Where you was gobbling and giving out that Gawk 3000 and you were spinning around and all while keeping it inside and all of this, and they was getting the we can go outside and we can do it anywhere type chick. I'm gonna get the boring missionary in the bedroom, and you're not gonna do all the things that you did when you had your fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that.
You
woman.
ready to be born?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be born with me. Fuck that. No.
But but everybody else got to have the fun you, but I get the boring you.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fight with women who want to settle down after like 30, 35. You done been wild in all your 20s. Now you want to settle down now. I'm going to get you after you done all the crazy shit. I want the crazy shit.
And that's what's crazy is, and that's part of the reason why men desire youthful. That's part of the reason why men desire youthful women is because
they're fun.
I get you when you're at your best.
Facts.
But even then, there was this time where I heard this guy, he told us, was like, he was telling a story about how men, no matter how old their women get, no matter how fat their women get or whatever, they see them through the lens of what they had when they first got with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they look at their women as that young, youthful woman, even if they're in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, because he's had her all those years. So I've had you pre-pregnancy. I've had you during your pregnancy. I've had you in your wild stage, your best stage. I've had you in your middle age.
Decline, yeah.
Now I'm having you on your, but I still see you as the most beautiful woman in the world. And I'm sure women are so confused by that. But that's because I still see you because I've had you at that point.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is with a lot of women when they wait at the finish line is that I don't even get the youthful you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the pre-pregnancy you. I don't get the pre cock carousel you.
Yeah.
I don't get the pre-trauma
I get
you.
leftovers.
I get all your leftovers, and you're no longer the fun, loving woman that you used to be.
Them niggas done beat the life out of you, and now I'm supposed to accept you.
Ball sack, yeah.
Your mind done changed up. You ain't happy no more. You ain't got that smile you used to have, and now I'm supposed to accept you.
And I'm supposed to be the
walk
one
down
that
the aisle with you?
I'm supposed to be the one that walk down the aisle and accept that.
Like, what type of deal is that? Like women are offering this bullshit like it's a sweet deal for dudes. That's a sweet deal for a man who's a 4 or 5, baby. I'm not accepting no shit like that.
That ain't even a sweet deal for a 4 or 5. What kind of man, even if you're a 4 or 5, what kind of man want to deal with that?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
You
ain't got no options.
Nah, dude ain't got no options. As long as she giving him some ass, he probably be willing to deal with that. But for the average man, you're like, man, I get enough ass not to have to deal with your ass. I may not get all the ass, but I get enough where I ain't got to deal with your crazy.
I've had
bullshit.
my fun. Yeah, that's when the women say statements like "I've had my fun." That's exactly what I hear is I've been a hoe, I've been a slut, I done slept around, I done messed with ball players, I done messed with this one and that one and all of these ones. Now I'm ready to settle down.
Or also, you can even extrapolate it. You can even extrapolate it beyond sex. The type of woman that done seen it all and done it all.
Mind, her mind done changed.
She done took all the trips. She done been on all the vacations. She done owned the house. She done sold the house. She done been through all you done everything. What can we do new?
I can't do no new.
What can I do new for you?
You want to go to Dubai? Already been to Dubai. Want to go to Aruba? Already been to Aruba. Damn, bitch. You done been everywhere. I done ate at all the restaurants. I done been to all the islands. Like, so what we supposed to do now? Like, you done had your
Well,
fun.
that's
Now I'm
right.
supposed to.
It's used
Nah,
goods.
man.
And then not
Yeah,
only
and
that,
women hate
It's
that term,
used
but that's
goods.
exactly what it is.
and
They hate
not
that
only
term.
that, but even if you did experience it, you're not even gonna enjoy it when we do it.
No, you
That's why
done
you
before.
said you've had your fun
yeah.
because you no longer even care to do it anymore. So
Mhm.
all the things. So say for instance, I've never been to Aruba. Say for instance, I've never been to Dubai. You don't even want to go to Dubai no more because you've already done it. But I
Mhm.
want to go, but we can't go because you've done it already.
Well, I'm there. I'm happy as hell, and you there. You just like,
You
I
just-
did
it's
that
it's
before.
just another day
Yeah,
at
it's
Dubai.
another day. Yeah, for you.
I think it can be a bad thing and it can be a good thing at the same time.
Come on, man.
No, I mean, I'm trying to think outside the box a little bit.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to be so much of an echo chamber, but I mean, some women might, when they say they don't have their fun, it could be mean that they just ready to settle down. Like they don't have to go out there and be trying to, yeah, like the party girl, right? Like they don't have to go to the club and do all of that unseen at all. But I still think as a man, we got to stay creative. You know, we got to stay creative in everything that we do. That sets you apart from everybody else. You know, like this experience a woman has for you has to be unique. That's what's gonna keep her there.
I like that.
If you really think about dating at an older age, you can't really decipher how much experience she's has if she's had a lot of fun and she's been here. She's probably been a lot of places. So were you able to think outside of the box in order to be able to give her new experience? Like there are some men that I know for sure that have some hidden gems. There's some spaces that nobody's ever seen, and they've been in that city living there their whole entire life. So those are things you should be really trying to find, trying to locate at an older age. You know, you want to be able to, and that's only if you're into entertaining people. You don't have to do these things, right? But I'm just saying, just to add to your portfolio, experience is big for a lot of women. Experience can be a thing for a new experience for you, and also add to your portfolio. Think about when you having these conversations, you have more things to talk about. You know, you can kind of gauge what she's done, what she's seen, and then it's like, oh, I know where to take you. I know exactly what to do. And you don't have to be trying to wife her, right? It could be something subtle, something less expensive. It's all about the experience. It's all about the ambiance. It's all about something that she hasn't experienced. And especially dating at an older age, you're gonna have to come with something different.
You know, it's crazy. Only JR can come up with a silver lining for a woman saying, I've had my fun. But you know what, though? I'm going to say this. I am not in total disagreement with him.
No, I'm not. Yeah, he gave a different side of it. I didn't see it like that.
There are a lot of women where I'm glad when they say, I'm tired of the club at this point.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that looks worse than that old biddy still sitting at the club trying to act like she's still just as useful as everybody else. I would even say there's nothing worse than seeing that old guy still trying to. He's still wearing
I don't know
it.
about dudes. It's different for dudes. But
Nah, man, you've seen those dudes. Like you remember that video? You remember that picture of R. Kelly when he still had the backpack on and he was wearing the leather.
I think she was talking about R. Kelly's swing.
Like, bro, but no, seriously, like there's nothing worse than looking at that old dude who's still trying to do the same shit.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
And so, and I think that's the same thing with women. Like, I think there are, like, I see the silver lining of what he's saying, that there is a good thing when a woman says, "Hey, look, I've been to the club many a times. I'm tired of doing that thing. I'm ready to elevate to doing more grown up, more, you know what I mean, things that kind of settle in. I'm more willing to be at home." Now, I hate the one that say I done had my fun, but what she means is I done been around the block, I done rode the cock carousel, and for you, I'm just want to be the lady that lays on my back. But the one that say I'm tired
the
of
thrill is gone.
Yeah, the thrill is gone.
Yeah. You guys just gotta understand too, though. You're not gonna never know. I mean, she could say, "I'm done. I had my fun." You still never know if she was getting down.
No.
I mean, even a woman that has said nothing can be the one that been ran through, and you married her and have no clue whatsoever.
I think some women tip their hat at it, but I think some women hide it so perfectly you never know. Like I've dealt with chicks who I did not know until I asked specific questions and they started talking. Then I realized, damn, like you done had a number ran on you.
Mm.
But then there's some girls, you know, they hide it pretty good. So
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
most dudes aren't like me. They're not gonna
Yeah.
just ask specific. I know the questions to ask because I'm older now, but before I didn't know a hoe from a housewife.
Mm.
But now I can clearly see the difference with women.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
Let
man,
me
you
ask y'all a question. Then.
recreational use.
If a woman was a bona fide thought rocket, but she became a perfect housewife,
No, not for me.
is she good enough for you?
No.
What I mean is that her past has no weight on how she treats you.
That's like a woman accepting a man who's a flat out bum, but he'd
but
be a great husband for her.
No. He's no longer a
you know,
bum. though.
so the difference is that it's visible, right? Because I mean, it's a lot of hoes that get wife
Yes.
every single day.
Uh-huh.
It's just that you just don't know.
Mhm.
So what's the difference?
So yeah, that's what I mean. Is like she was a bona fide. She done it all, done did it all. But in your mind, like for
Do you
you,
know this or do you not know this though? Do you know that she's a thought? Because if
she
you
told
don't
you.
know, you don't
Let's
know.
let's say for
Then it won't bother
the
me 'cause
sake
I
of
don't
argument,
know.
she told you.
Oh, she
I
told
done,
she told
I done
me?
been.
Yeah, I
She
couldn't
done.
do
She
it.
tell you I done been around the block. but-
That would bother
but
me over
It's
time.
like the right question should be this, right? 5 years in marriage, and you find out she got a past. Like
That's a double-edged
you found
sword.
out she been ran through.
That's a
It's the
double-edged
same.
sword.
It's the same.
But I've been with her 5 years now.
Yeah, you can't go back at that point, but it's
I'm-
like a
I'm-
double-edged
I'm-
sword. That will
Well,
bother me
then
over
why
time.
wouldn't you marry her on the front end? What's the difference?
I feel like
She lied
context
and
is
hid it.
important.
She
Yeah,
hid it so
yeah.
good. She had to hide it real good. A lot of people keep it surface level. Like I told you, I done got older now and I ask better questions. I know the question to ask to see if a girl has been promiscuous in the past. I don't want a woman who's been promiscuous. I don't want a woman who's done fuck professional athletes and rappers and all that. Because you don't fuck with them type of dudes. You get with me as a settle. At this point in my life, it's a settle. Because
Why?
I'm not a future or Drake.
And why does it have to be a settle?
Because you wanted the professional athlete, you wanted the rapper, you had a burning desire for them. They rejected you, they fucked you, and they chucked you. You get with me, I'm more of an average man. I'm a settle for a woman who's dealt with men up here. I'm here. I'm average. I'm a settle for her. She might be happy with that settle.
But you may never know. That could be possible
What if it's
right
something
now.
different about
Hypothetically,
you?
if you was married right now, that could have been possible. But you never know.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that if a woman has like you never really know that body count number.
No, they're gonna lie about that.
Like
Nah,
if
they
she
never asked.
right, so I'm pretty sure she'll lie about if she had a threesome with 2 men. I'm pretty sure if
That's crazy.
she was messing around with some ball players, she came. Let's just say she was at a club and she wound up fucking somebody random or something. She might have bragged to you about it because she might don't know how your ego gonna be able to handle it, so she just never told you. That's a possibility that can exist. So all I'm saying is that you never know in this dating. You just hope people marry and hope for the best.
If I'm completely lied to about it all, or she just kept it off from me, then I'm in bliss.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause I don't know.
Yeah. So if you don't know, I'm all for it. But I'm just sometimes you got to keep that in mind as well.
She better never tell me though.
So you don't want to know.